Elle aurait été arnaquée sur son contrat suite à sa couleur de peau et suite à son type de cheveux. C'est très grave.
It's been months now since Mano went on hiatus, you guys, but with each passing day, new details keep coming out that completely change how people are looking at this whole situation. And yes, it's what a lot of fans have been thinking for a while now. Some people genuinely believe that she was kicked out of the group. There are even claims floating around that she was allegedly the most underpaid member of Katseye, and get this, there are also rumors saying that she got into fights with some of the girls behind the scenes. Now, obviously, that part is not confirmed, but based on all the rumors going around lately, people are convinced that there were already tensions inside the group way before the hiatus happened. And honestly, the timing of everything now is making fans even more suspicious.
Il y aurait eu des tensions entre elle et d'autres membres de la Team Katseye. Rivalité, jalousie.
So recently people noticed that Mano officially removed every repost from her TikTok except for one video explaining the proper pronunciation of her name. And y'all already know what people immediately started saying after that. Everybody is thinking that she is preparing for a solo career. Like, fans are looking at this as a complete rebrand moment, starting fresh, clearing out her page, focusing her identity as Mano instead of being attached to Katseye. But then people started asking the bigger question, is that even possible with the Hybe contracts? Because once you really start looking into idol contracts, especially Hybe and Geffen contracts, this situation suddenly stops looking simple. And come to think of it, Mano might have gotten the worst end of it all. Now, this whole conversation got even bigger after gossip influencer Aqabebe made some very serious allegations involving Mano's treatment within the group and behind the scenes. According to him, Mano was allegedly scammed into her contract specifically because of her skin color and hair type. And when I tell you the internet exploded after hearing that, because suddenly fans started revisiting everything. Aqabebe also claimed that there was tension between the girls that allegedly turned into jealousy and rivalry. He even used the word misogynoir, which refers to racism and misogyny specifically directed towards Black women. Now, whether people agree with him or not, a lot of fans immediately felt like certain things suddenly started making a lot more sense, because people have been noticing weird moments involving Mano for months now. But according to Aqabebe, things apparently got even worse behind the scenes during the tour. He claimed Mano got into a serious fight with one of the members where harsh things were allegedly said to her before the situation supposedly became physical. Now, again, none of this has been officially confirmed, so people should absolutely take rumors carefully. But the reason that fans are spiraling is because they feel like the hiatus suddenly lines up with all of these behind the scenes claims. And one comment I saw honestly sums up a lot of how the fans are feeling right now. Somebody said, "When I told you they didn't give Mano the same promises, contract, or treatment from the start of the group, and now it's apparently what happened." People have been pointing out situations for months now where they felt Mano was being treated differently. Like, let's talk about that Gabriella performance situation, because fans still bring that up constantly. At the time, Mano was reportedly sick, and Hybe and Geffen still had the other 5 girls continue filming without her. But then fans pointed out that during the Game Boy music video, Lara was also sick, and they still made accommodations for her by filming her shots separately and editing her into the video later. So why wasn't the same effort made for Mano? Then there was the Glossier ad photo situation, which honestly even casual fans noticed looked strange, because somehow in the group photo every single member was visible except Mano, who ended up completely covered. People especially found it weird because afterward the girls all had solo photos, while Mano reportedly had to go back later on her own and take hers separately. And truth be told, the Monster High website situation might have been the biggest one of all, because every single member had their own solo photo on the website except Mano. She was only included in the group picture.
Her hair is so soft. Can we keep her? Really? makeup is exactly like mine. The attention to detail, look, it has my jade bracelet.
And it wasn't until fans started emailing and flooding social media pointing it out that her solo picture was finally added back later. Like, I'm sorry, but after that, people really started feeling like these things weren't just coincidences anymore. And that's why this current hiatus situation feels way deeper to fans than just, she needed a break. Now, personally, I think this is also where fans need to be realistic about the contract side of things too, because I keep seeing people online saying stuff like, she should just leave and go solo. And I'm sitting here like, do y'all genuinely understand how these companies work? Hybe and Geffen did not spend all of that money training Mano just to happily let her walk away and become competition for their own group. That is literally why contracts exist. And if Mano does leave, I do not think it will be easy at all. Best case scenario, maybe the company quietly lets her go without making things ugly publicly. But even then, fans think that she could still be tied into restrictions for years, depending on what she signed. Some people are saying she might have to wait out the contract before fully launching a solo career, and by then, there is always the risk of losing momentum because the internet moves fast. Like, people scream support online today, and then they move on to another trending topic next month. And that's the sad reality that nobody really wants to talk about. Then there is the other possibility, a legal battle. Because if Mano claims mistreatment publicly, Hybe and Geffen could respond by defending themselves aggressively and possibly claiming damages depending on contract terms. And fans are already comparing this to the New Jeans situation because we've already seen how ugly these companies' disputes can get. At the same time though, I also think that people need to be careful not to fully turn rumors into facts, because right now there is still a lot that we genuinely do not know. We don't know what the contracts look like, we don't know what's happening internally between the girls, and we definitely do not know whether these alleged fights or tensions are even real. But what we do know is that fans have been noticing patterns for a very long time now, and once people start feeling like somebody is repeatedly being excluded or treated differently, those conversations are hard to stop. So now I really want to know what you guys think about all of this, because this situation has completely split the fandom. Do you guys think that Mano was genuinely mistreated within the group and by the company, or do you think that fans are reading too deeply into certain moments? And also, do y'all think that she's actually preparing for a solo career, or is this hiatus situation being blown way out of proportion? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below, because honestly, something about this whole situation still feels unfinished.